Going second, play against Psychic. Let's just drop this Arceus. Since I'm not start the game with Pichu, we are not going to play Pichu anymore. It means that I only have one dead card in my deck. Actually, we can still utilize Pichu to powering up our Arceus. At least I'm not run 2 copies of Pichu, because my Pokeball has a chance to pull Pichu instead of the other card. I still can play Electrical Cord to charging up my Arceus. Will it be fast enough? Play this Electrical Cord because I'm going to draw a card with my Raikou. We can deal 90 damage, take down Eevee EX. In case this Eevee doesn't evolve, they evolve, okay. Good for them. So many Espeon. $90 damage. Pretty decent. I think we don't have to drop Pichu. Let's just play Cunning Link. Maybe we can develop to Crobat. I still have Leaf. Or we can just simply bring Crobat to the front, tank some damage and retreat for free. 90 damage is a lot of damage too, but the opponent can heal for 30. That is a lot of heal. It means that I failed to take down Espeon EX. No, they do have Gasma. Second Raikou, not bad. Hope this Eevee doesn't evolve. Opponent did a misplay, I think. Let's play this. Stay healthy. I can still win with Cyrus. Hope the opponent doesn't play Mars to shuffle away my Cyrus. Opponent second Espeon not ready. Looks like I win the game. The opponent did a misplay by attach energy to non-EX Sylveon. Maybe the opponent thought that they evolved to Espeon instead of Sylveon. Espeon only requires 1 energy to attack. They do have Mars. We still have time to building up my Arceus. Cunning Link. Crobat MVP. It deals a lot of damage to the opponent Pokemon. My second Raikou still healthy. And it's about time for us to attack with Arceus EX. The opponent will retreat their first Espeon and heal more maybe. so many heal from opponent Espeon EX. We need to top deck Cyrus and win the game right away. Come on, top deck Cyrus. No. Search for Cyrus. Imagine if I have double CROBAT. Cunning Link. Opponent haven't get any point. I'm drawing a lot. Alright, opponent concede. Nice. Good formation, by the way. And we got a really good result with this deck. Right now we are on our 3-win streak. Thank you very much. Going second, play against water deck. We have electrical cord, so developing Raikou EX will be fine. Let's just play this Arceus EX. Maybe we are facing Suicune. Sabrina bad, right? Opponent consistently draw Giratina even though they only run 1 copies of it in their Suicune deck. I have to develop CROBAT too. It is so tempting, right? Because we are so close to evolve. I think the opponent doesn't have. Gasma. They found Greninja already. That is fast. Oh. As long as the opponent doesn't have Suicune, I think we are doing fine. They burn 1 energy too. Looks like we can win this game. I'm dealing 90 damage to Giratina. That is a lot of damage. We just need to find Cyrus then. Let's start charging up our Arceus. We can enable Arceus really fast. Unless the opponent run Gasma to disrupt our electrical cord. Why the opponent keep hitting my Raikou EX? They do have Gasma, bro. What if the opponent have Mars? I cannot drop this Pichu because it will get targeted by Greninja. We don't need leaf anymore. After this, let's play Mars. We can still bring CROBAT to the front. I cannot let CROBAT tank some damage, right? They do have Mars, like I said. Now I'm lacking of basic Pokemon. We still have time though. Opponent deal how much damage? 60 damage. They failed to take down Raikou? What? We managed to recover. I deal 110 damage. Yeah, this is too much for the opponent. They failed to take down Raikou EX. Really bad for them. Suicune has low HP, opponent Greninja not ready, and they still cannot get any point until now. Looks like win this game, Arceus can deal 160 damage in total with CROBAT help. I think it is fine to bring Arceus to the front. Opponent only deal 60 damage. That is weak. Even with Giant Cap, it doesn't save the opponent. Opponent thought that I don't have basic Pokemon on my bench. Alright, nice game. We beat Greninja Suicune. Yeah, this deck is great. Nice game, Raikou MVP. And right now we are on our 4-win streak with this deck. Thank you. Another lightning type deck. Start the game with Raikou. We are going first, so let's just develop more. Oricorio. I need to evolve to CROBAT fast. That way we can deal 30 damage again and again. Take down Oricorio. We can try to develop 2 sets of CROBAT on our bench too. We found our CROBAT, dealing 30 damage, not so bad. Let's try to develop 2 sets of CROBAT because that is the only answer for Oricorio. Maybe we charging up our Arceus and sacrifice Raikou. We are so close, develop 2 CROBAT. Oh, opponent run Dragonite. This is brutal, right? How can the opponent come back from this? Wow. We don't have a way to hit Oricorio with our EX Pokemon. But next turn this Oricorio get taken down by our CROBAT. And I think Raikou is tanky enough to hold the line for a while. My concern is Dragonite. It's Dragonite deck. Cunning Link is just too much for the opponent, right? And they burn 2 energy. Since I'm going to take down Oricorio. Also, we can disrupt opponent like this. Let's play Mars because the opponent holding so many cards. We can start dealing 10 damage. 2 sets of CROBAT by the early game is brutal. Thanks to Raikou, we managed to get this kind of board. Disrupt the opponent. If only I run Sabrina. They start develop Giratina. I can take down Oricorio with only Cunning Link. They managed to evolve. But they still cannot attack, right? With Dragonite. I start dealing damage to Dragonite. Yep, this is just too much for the opponent. If only the opponent develop another bench, I can play Cyrus. Looks like there's nothing much opponent can do. Maybe the opponent have Mars, so I'm not going to play Professor Research. They managed to get Lightning type energy too. We can charging up our Arceus after this. Next turn we deal how much damage? 60 plus 30 plus 30, 120 damage, exact number to take down Dragonite EX. Only with Raikou and CROBAT. Disgusting. And yeah, I can say that this deck performed really well. Right now we are on our 5-win streak with this deck. Thank you, Watanabe. Going second, play against Lightning type. I only run one Pichu. Thankfully, I still consistently start the game with Pichu. Maybe not drop this Arceus. Oh, we're facing Dragonite. If I drop Arceus right away, there's a chance opponent plays Sabrina, but the opponent is halfway ready with their Dragonite. They draw perfectly. If the opponent get Dragonite, I lost my Arceus right away, 180 damage. They managed to found their Dragonite EX. I have to build second Arceus then. What if the opponent have Lyra? Yeah, I think the opponent have Lyra. So there's nothing much I can do. So we can deal 30 damage, 160 damage. And I still have second Arceus. I can deal another 30 damage. Interesting. The opponent can play Lily too. No, not enough time. Come on. Put it to my Arceus, that's fine. They play Repel. Bring this Arceus to the front. Alright. The opponent doesn't have Lily. We can one-shot opponent Dragonite. Play against fighting type. My Pokemon weak against fighting type. All of them. Including Arceus. At least we can become aggressive with Pichu start. Alright, we only need to find our Arceus. That way we can deal 30 damage to type now plus 60 damage. Oh, the opponent take down my Pichu already. Such a waste of Giovanni, right? If I manage to evolve to CROBAT and pull my Arceus, we win the game right away because I can deal 90 damage. Nothing. Fail to evolve. One more chance. So close. Let's put this electrical cord really quick. Try to evolve. Jeez, one turn late for this to showing up, but I can take down opponent bench Pokemon this way. Nah, not anymore. Opponent concede because they cannot find their Rampardos maybe? Or second type null? Start the game with Raikou. We need to search for Zubat and Arceus. We found Zubat but still missing Arceus. Maybe the opponent also break. Oh! If the opponent doesn't develop, I can one-shot type now. Insane. Giovanni. Alright, we win this game. Brutal. This deck is just so good. Cannot believe it. We can deal 90 damage and one-shot type now. Brutal. Thankfully I'm not playing Mars, because there is a chance the opponent draw another basic Pokemon. Most of the time my Mars help the opponent. Right now we are on our 6th win streak. Amazing. Thank you very much.